A fucking story by Douchebag. Chapter fucking 1. It was a lovely afternoon in Clopperville, the streets moist, with a rain of clopper seed and Jesus' piss. Everybody was happy as fuck, because it was the day Lauren Faust showed her tits on 4chan, and when she did, Allah was enraged and sent down a divine terrorist to resurrect Osama bin Laden so he could kill Lauren Faust. The terrorist completed his quest and made sure Osama bin Laden was ready to hijack an airplane by giving him a magical turban that allows him to shoot box cutters out of his penis. Osama bin Laden went on a long trip home to the land of Allahu Akbaristan. When he came home, a battalion of U.S. Marines were loading up babies into the back of a dump truck. Osama bin Laden dropped his trouser and got a firm grip on his 4-foot saggy cock and directed it towards the grinning Marines, currently too engaged in curb stomping unarmed civilians to notice Osama planning his cock-shocking attack. But then, just as he was about to come, a devastating beam of box cutters, Uncle Sam the legendary Republican, came plummeting down from the heavens. He landed on Osama's head and crushed his head between his firm thighs. Uncle Sam was most pleased by the result of the attack and came buckets. He came so much his trousers stuck to his legs and his semen ran out onto the sand, creating a lake. The lake rose until it engulfed the city and drowning everybody in patriotic semen. Isn't this making you so hard? I bet it is, you fucking nigger kike. Meanwhile, back in Clopperville, everybody was panicking and the National Guard had denied their requests of evacuation because there was too many fat, middle-aged neckbeards impossible to evacuate. There was a massive tidal wave of seamen hurling down from the coast about to total their fair city. Everybody gathered in the park for one last circle jerk to flip Hershey porn. Just as they finished coating each other in thick yellow sperm, the wave was finally in sight. Everybody started crying and making gay-ass moans of faggotry. Just then the wave stopped. It smashed up against the invisible field of faggotry around the city and everybody cheered and jerked it in happiness. The end, faggot. No, seriously, fuck off. My balls itch and I have a massive flopping erection. Okay, if that's how you want it, you whore. Chapter goddamn motherfucking 2. Meanwhile in 2 Fort, Scout and Heavy were kissing and feeling each other up behind the cow cutout, or as they like to call it, their secret place. Uncle Sam had just arrived in 2 Fort for vacation as he was worn out encouraging roided up soldiers to massacre sand niggers. He casually strolled around and came upon the sight of Heavy, doing it doggy style to Scout. Scout was moaning in pure ecstasy, his arms wobbling to keep himself up from the massive flaps of Heavy's stomach, balanced on his back. Uncle Sam was enraged by this sight and called the Christian Bigots Task Force. Jesus picked up the phone and listened to Sam's request. But he denied it as he was too busy smoking kush and whacking off. Uncle Sam was ready to take matters into his own hands. He took off his belt and gripped it firmly in his hand and yelled, "Hey gay boys!" Scout and Heavy suddenly realized they were being witness to their act of sodomy and sprung to action. Scout grabbed his bat and charged at Uncle Sam as Heavy sprayed his minigun everywhere. One round ricocheted and blew Scout's head clean off. Heavy, shocked at his mistake, then brutally fisted himself to death in guilt of his actions. Uncle Sam stood up upon the bodies and screamed his cry of victory. End.